Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
Yesterday we were looking at the floor plan of a 2,400 square foot house. It had a few problems, and so we decided that we were going to try to change it from a fast house into a slow home. So let's look at the floor plan, the before floor plan. And as you remember, we had a few issues that we had to address. Of course, the first one, the fact that there is no entry. You just walk in right from the outside into a principal room. There was no sense of enclosure, no storage. We had a side yard dining room, which was walled in, and it was going to be very, very dark. The other issue, of course, that we identified was this kitchen. We had the island, which was an impediment to our appliance triangle. There's also a lot of dead space over here.
All right, so here's our solution. Pretty simple. First thing that it involves is creating a freestanding closet piece of millwork. Notice that it's the same size as this wall right there so that it creates some order in the room. That gives you a back on which to be able to put some furniture and to be able to have, I think, a much clearer furniture grouping. What it also does is it creates a space here that includes both the front door as well as the garage door and the closet. So now you have an entry.
Yeah, and you did a really subtle thing with the walls there. I think you got to show everybody that because you created basically an opening, like an arched opening,
right
that divided
there.
the dining space from the entry. And that corner is going to be critical to how you read that space. And then the other thing, of course, we did is we knocked out that wall between the formal dining room and the family room. And what that does is it allows now for a reading of the space that is more like this. So we're not going to feel like even if we're sitting down here at our dining table, that we're in a side yard dark condition. It's going to open more towards the back.
At the same time, those columns maintain some level of formality. So there's clearly a dining room, and that dining table is going to be organized around that window. There still is the side yard window, but now we've got it so that we're going to be able to borrow some light from there, and it's going to make the whole space feel a little bit bigger.
Yeah, exactly. And the final thing we did is we just moved the island. We took it out from being an impediment. We moved it down a little bit. We added some seating so you could sit here and just made it a big table, basically, and it's more appropriately scaled to the size of the kitchen.